Around 7,000 years ago, the Hudson River changed. Saltwater crept upriver, transforming its flow into a cradle for life. Oysters flourished. A quiet revolution began. Between 3,000 and 4,000 years ago, piles of shell, bone and refuse grew. Middens, silent mounds of life lived and meals shared. These weren't just garbage heaps. They were signatures of settlement, of a people adapting not to chase the wild herds but to craft the bow, a weapon born from forest and riverbed. The land around these rivers would later earn the name Mannahatta, believed to mean place to find materials to make a bow. Wickers Creek, now a quiet thread in Dobbs Ferry, was once a nexus of innovation. Here, the Munsee people carved their lives from stone, bone, and belief. They called this place Wickers, at the end of the swamp. The Dutch would later name rivers like the Haarlem-Kil Mukota, swampy waters flowing through the veins of Munsee lands. Unlike most other sites, erased by the crush of European settlement, Wickers Creek survived. It still whispers the past, filled with tools, remnants of meals, echoes of ritual. The Munsee never numbered more than 15,000, their world smaller and more mobile than their Iroquois cousins. But they were resilient, their islands chosen for defense, their longhouses built for matriarchs, their warriors few, but fierce. In European records, the Iroquois called them children, then wives, a slow symbolic conquest in language, mirroring territorial ambition. One elder, just a boy when Henry Hudson's ship cut through Munsee waters, told of the world's creation. He first drew a circle, a little oval to which he made 4 paws or feet, a head and a tail. "This," said he, "is a tortoise lying in the water around it," and he moved his hand round the figure, continuing, "This was or is all water." And so at first was the world or the earth, when the tortoise gradually raised its round back up high, and the water ran off of it, and thus the earth became dry. He then took a little straw and placed it on end in the middle of the figure, and proceeded, "The earth was now dry, and there grew a tree in the middle of the earth, and the root of this tree sent forth a sprout beside it, and there grew upon it a man, who was the first male. This man was then alone, and would have remained alone, but the tree bent over until its top touched the earth, and there shot therein another root, from which came forth another sprout, and there grew upon it the woman, and from these two are all men produced." Here in the valley they also told of the legend of a giant who lay across the great river and dammed the water. The Munsee people had forgotten to properly pay homage to this giant, and he rose in anger, releasing the Hudson River to flow south and meet the sea. The sea pushed back, and the tides were formed. It's why the Hudson was called the river that flows both ways. When the thunderbirds flapped their wings, the Hudson rose to meet the Pocantico, and the receding waters revealed a pile of dead eels. The eels would fertilize a great tree, and it was under this tree that the local natives met to perform their rituals. Fast forward 100 years to the American Revolution, how would the Christianized Stockbridge Munsee reply to the news of Lexington and Concord? An express courier made it to the town on April 21st, and 1 week later 2 companies of Stockbridge warriors had encamped their wigwams near Harvard. The Stockbridge natives had been battling the illegal seizure of their land by the Philippe's dynasty and encouraging guerrilla tactics on behalf of tenants. They had even opened a missionary village amongst the Oneida, furthering the patriot connections between these 2 groups of native tribes. As the Stockbridge Munsee warriors stood ready, they symbolized more than just a response to the call of revolution. They represented centuries of resilience and the unyielding spirit of a people fighting for their lands, their rights, and their place in a rapidly changing world. Their presence near Harvard was a testament to their enduring legacy and their role in the birth of a nation. If you are looking for a true Last of the Mohicans moment, look no further than the Stockbridge Massacre at the hands of the Queen's Rangers. This small but significant battle took place in the northwestern portion of what is now Van Cortlandt Park on August 31, 1778. Leader Daniel Nimmo, a brave and respected figure, was killed along with 40 of his warriors. They were protecting the mainland side of the Kingsbridge area from loyalist groups, standing firm in their commitment to their land, their neighbors, and their new country. The sacrifice of Daniel Nimmo and his warriors was not just a battle in the American Revolution. It was a final sign of Munsee Lenape loyalty to their heritage, their community, and the ideals they had come to embrace. Their courage and dedication serve as a poignant reminder of the resilience and spirit of the native people who played a crucial role in the birth of a nation. Their legacy continues to echo through time, a testament to the unyielding spirit of the Munsee Lenape people.